Shalom, Kol Haloyim, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushai Bahashem, Rachak Wadash, Shanya Kabad, Gadawala Requab, Zequanium Nawa, Wa, Shalayakim Nawa, and that's double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, Wa Barakim, Labakaryim, Shaliyasharala, and that's peace and blessings to the elect of Israel. So we are coming down to the wire in this man's society. His kingdom is falling. He knows it. Esau Edom, he is trying to establish his NWO as quickly as possible. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is speeding up the times. This video is going to be about how this man is trying to eventually ban the Bible. And it's supposed to be some kind of ban on all different books that apparently, just follow a certain narrative. But it's no different than what he's trying to do with censorship of people on YouTube and on other social media platforms that are talking out against this man and his kingdom. That's all it is. So of course he's going to come for the Bible. The Bible is the number one standard that speaks against Esau Edom and what he's trying to do. So let's read first this first paragraph, and then we'll watch this short clip. Maybe like a minute, and then we'll jump into the scriptures. It says, officials in a school district near Fort Worth, Texas, have directed school staff and librarians to temporarily, but soon enough it'll be permanently, to temporarily remove books that have been challenged through the district's formal complaint process in the past school year, including the Bible and an illustrated adaptation of Anne Frank's diary. The most important thing here is the Bible, and come on, we know that that's his true motive, just to get rid of the Bible. Like I said, it's the number one standard that speaks against this man's kingdom, so he has to get it out of there. And you know that we're not going to stop teaching until something happens, and the Most High, through his only begotten Son, removes us from off the streets. And so if we're teaching the Bible and he's trying to ban it, well, you know that he, Esau Edom, is going to come down on us hard. And that's okay, because persecution has to come. That's completely fine. Let's watch maybe a minute or two of this clip, and then we'll grab some supporting precepts. Oh man, gotta go back into it. Hold on. Come on, man. There we go.
A new CBS poll shows that the vast majority of Americans, more than 8 in 10, reject book banning. But a surge in attempts to hide books from students, well, it's been in the news for months, with the American Library Association reporting an unprecedented volume of challenges to books. The list of books that have faced bans in some local areas, or at least challenges, the list is so long that we're not even going to get to the end of it as it scrolls by on screen. But these attempts at covering up the complicated truth about the world have prompted a reaction. Big action from the CEO of one of the world's largest book publishers. Penguin Random House CEO Marcus Dola announced he will personally donate at least $500,000 over the next 5 years to PEN America, a group that is trying to resist these book bans and keep books on shelves. His individual contribution may inspire others to step up as well. I talked with him about what we can all do to fight this global problem. Why did you decide to announce this big donation to PEN America? What's motivating you personally?
Well, look, the freedom to write is fundamentally linked to the freedom to read, and the freedom to read and having open, equitable access to books is actually vital to a knowledgeable, inclusive democracy. So I decided to step up, and I did it in sort of three functions. I did it as an active citizen, as a business leader, and of course I also did it as a book publisher.
And you announced something called the Dola Book Defense Fund. So you're hoping others also step up and donate. What do you see that fund doing in the coming months and years?
yes, we created a fund. What you need basically is resources, right? What we also need is a very swift response. What we are experiencing right now is unprecedented in terms of number of books that are being challenged, in many states. So what we need is support on the ground for librarians, for teachers, for parents on school boards, to fight this, again, unprecedented the sheer size of number of challenges.
Yeah, so that's it. We're 2.5 minutes in, but now they're just going to get a little bit repetitive. So basically, he's fighting against the censorship of particular books, the banning of books, which seems to be happening on a global scale. But of course, the number one book that they want to ban is the Bible, because it's a huge threat to their society. And that's because Yahweh Shai is a threat. Yahweh Shai comes in the volume of the book. Check this out. Hebrews 10 verse 7, it says, "Then said I, Lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me, O to do thy will, O power." This is referring to Yahweh Shai, the Messiah, the man that died on the cross. The entire book, when you read it with the spiritual eye, is all referring back to that man. Everything about it is referring to Yahweh Shai, especially the prophecies. Remember, the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. So if Yahweh Shai comes in the volume of the book, right? Well, check this out. I just made a video about, if I can type, about the Antichrist and what that means, or anti-Messiah. So when you read 2 John 1 verse 7, "For many deceivers are entered into the world, who confess not that Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, the anointed, is come in the flesh. This is a deceiver and an antichrist," or anti-Messiah. So that basically means that this man wants to do away with the Bible, and Yahweh Shai comes in the volume of the Bible, or in the volume of the book, then that means this man, Esau Edom, is anti-Messiah. Point blank, period. It links up all too well. Obviously, he is the wicked, and so naturally this man is opposed to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And this is proof right here. If we were living in a righteous kingdom, in a world that established the laws of the Bible, why would they want to ban it? Why would that even be a talking point? How is this even an option? How is it even possible? The president has to swear in on the Bible, but now you're allowing a particular place in your society to ban the Bible that you swear in on? That doesn't make any sense. That's why this place is called Babylon. It's nothing but confusion. It's anti-Messiah rhetoric 24/7. That's all we're reading about. That's it. Also, this is coming for a fact. If they're banning the Bible, then you know what that means. If I can find it, let me think horde. Amos 8 and 11. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord." So what is a famine? It's a lack of food, lack of water. But it says not a famine of bread or water, but a famine of hearing the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And if they definitely ban the Bible, I'm sorry about that. If it happens in one school district, then eventually it'll be the county, eventually it'll be the city, potentially the entire state, and then that's just going to trickle down to other states or across the country. It's going to become more known, then other countries are going to talk about it. It'll become a global thing, and eventually the Bible will just be officially banned. It won't be legal to read the Bible, not to even mention verses from the Bible. You'll probably go to jail or get a fine if you even, quote a precept. This is all what this man is trying to do when it comes to censorship. Like I said before, or if I didn't say it, it's no different than him trying to censor videos on YouTube and other social media platforms, demonizing certain individuals that are just bringing out the truth. That's all it is. Esau Edom doesn't want the truth to be spread out there, because then all of a sudden who he is known. Everybody is, so this man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. He is a liar. This is what he's trying to do. He wants to establish this NWO. He is going against God. This man is anti-Messiah. But he can't allow that. Now, his new kingdom has to be one where he's in complete control, where he is the Most High. Well, at least he's trying to be. Right? So he has to ban, he has to ban the Bible. It only makes sense. That's what the devil would do. So we're not surprised here. But I did have this precept queued up because no matter how hard this man tries, he can't beat the spirit. And this word is flourishing. 2nd Esdras 6, ever since our elder Abba Bivens came on the scene, this word has been flourishing. 2nd Esdras 6, verses 27 and 28 say, "For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which hath been so long without fruit, shall be declared." And once again, ever since Abba Bivens came on the scene, the truth of the Bible has been declared. We're in the times right now in which damn near all of the elect have been sealed. Just about all of the elect has been sealed. We're very, very close. And if you're in the spirit, you can feel it. You can feel it in your spirit. You just know something is about to go down soon. All we have to wait on is some kind of, I'll spell it out, FALSE, FLAG. Whenever you hear me or other brothers potentially say FF, that's what we're talking about. All we have to wait on is some kind of FF to happen in this world, like a nice big one, where there's nothing but catastrophe created, problems that have to be fixed, that force the people to want to lean on Esau Edom. He comes in, so-called fixing the problem, bringing his solution. And what's that solution going to be? The microchip, the MOB. And we have to use these code words and spell things out like that, because that's also part of censorship. Then we'll get our videos deleted if you say certain words. But the truth is out there. The truth is out there. It's online. Plenty of videos are up. We're out there on the highways and byways every single weekend. And just like the scriptures say, twice a week really. But for majority of camps, I'll end off with this precept. Yahweh Shai said this out of his own mouth, Matthew 24, verse 14. I'll get right to the point. "And this gospel of the kingdom," meaning the good news, "shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come." So the end is very, very near. Wait for it shall not tarry. Our forefather Habakkuk told us that. And so you see in the end, what is this man trying to do? He's trying to ban the words of God. He wants to get the prophets off the streets. He wants to control the narrative. But these are all things he's doing in the flesh. He has no control over the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the Holy Spirit. So anyway, that's it. Don't want to make this super long. Just wanted to bring out what's happening. The Bible is among dozens of books banned in this Texas school district. Texas school district removes Bible. And a lot of articles. This is something very, very recent. that's just happened and being published and talked about. So I pray that this video was edifying to the elect. Call Haloyim Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Achakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.